Hi again, everyone. It may be easy to overlook, but from the outside, it's been seemingly a flawless transition for UND men's hockey from head coach Dave Haxtell to Brad Berry. With a 10-2-1 record, Berry is behind only Bob May for the best start by a first-year head coach in program history. Next up for Berry and UND is a Michigan State team that relies on former Big Ten Player of the Year Jake Hildebrand in goal. So the Fighting Hawks will try and keep up a streak of just one loss in their last 17 non-conference contests. And it's a series UND freshman forward Christian Wolanin, a Michigan native, has had circled since he was being recruited to play college hockey.
I'm a Michigan boy, never really talked to them much. Obviously coming here, I got a lot to prove. I have a little bit of chip on my shoulder towards their hockey team and most of the Michigan hockey teams, but they've had a great history. They're not a bad hockey team. We got to be prepared for them.
Meanwhile, the UND women scored a goal in each period today en route to a 3-0 win over Syracuse. Shelby Amsley-Benzie posted the 17th shutout of her career. Amy Menke and Becca Kohler each chipped in a goal and an assist. Zach Parise playing his first game back in 3 weeks, back from a knee injury today against Winnipeg. This rivalry is, in a word, physical. Some big hits, a couple of fights today. And Winnipeg was frustrating the Wild early on. It's 1-0 Jets in the third. Look at the angle here. Dustin Byfuglien shoots from behind the goal off Devin Dubnik's pads and in. The Wild respond midway through the third. Ryan Carter puts Minnesota on the board. That makes it 2-1. But with 3 minutes left, Chris Thorburn up to Nikolaj Ehlers. Ehlers had just 1 point in his last 11 games. Breakaway goal will help. Jets win 3-1. Well, from the ice to the court, where tomorrow will mark the 7th time Brian Jones and Ben Jacobson have faced off against one another's alma maters. Jacobson, who we'll hear from tonight at 10, he and Northern Iowa have won all 6 previous meetings. And last weekend, the Panthers knocked off #1 ranked North Carolina. Meanwhile, North Dakota is 2-3 this season. Will try and make some noise against one of the nation's top mid-major programs.
It's no secret we got to play at a high level for 40 minutes. It can't be 20, it can't be 25, it can't be 30. It's got to be 40. And we got to be very disciplined on offense, but we got to be able to string some stops together.
It puts us on a stage to make some noise, honestly. It gives us an opportunity to do something. You put it on a #1 team, and then they go in there and get knocked off, and then you think, well, that puts Northern Iowa in a good position, so what if we go in there and knock them off when they come here? And that's just one thing that's very exciting about this week to me.
Brian Jones and Drake Bernstein there. The Minnesota men's basketball team dropped 2 of 3 in Puerto Rico last week, trying to get back on track against Omaha today. Second half, Joey King, 3 of his team-high 16. This game was close, though. 3-point game late. Carlos Morris follows his own shot. He had 17. Omaha had a chance to tie it late, but Minnesota hangs on 93-90. And an update on that UND men's hockey score. They just got underway in East Lansing. Tucker Poolman, just over a minute and a half in, puts in his first goal of the season, so it's 1-0 UND. We'll have those highlights tonight at 10.
All right. Thank you, Phil.